Hi, I'm Amy Wolf with VUCast. Have you ever wanted to feel like you were a witness to political history? Thanks to a major new collection donated by U.S. Senator Lamar Alexander, you'll get that chance. Alexander gave Vanderbilt Libraries special collections, hundreds of boxes filled with documents and memorabilia from his time as Tennessee governor, a governorship that began a few days earlier than planned. Anne Marie Dear Owens takes a look at this dramatic period in Tennessee history.
We are live. State Supreme Court.
The year, 1979. 39-year-old Governor-elect Lamar Alexander walks grim-faced into the Tennessee Capitol.
It's directly behind Mr. Alexander. Ned Ray McWhorter is directly behind him. The Attorney General is following.
Alexander will be doing what hasn't been done before in 185 years of Tennessee history. Seize power from a sitting governor.
We're expecting him to be sworn in right now.
The reason? The U.S. Attorney believes state inmates may soon be released from prison by Governor Ray Blanton, after paying members of Blanton's staff for pardons.
Mr. Chief Justice, I am ready to take the oath of office.
Please place your left hand upon the Bible.
But that's up at Camp David.
Fast forward to 2011. Vanderbilt alumnus and now Senator Lamar Alexander meets with Chancellor Nick Zeppos in Vanderbilt University's Central Library.
This is real mining of historical documents, and I think history is so important for what we do because it gives us some sense of how we face challenges. I mean, you're just describing being ushered in 3 days early to be the governor because of, allegations of scandal and bribes. We call that a constitutional crisis.
Chancellor Zeppos recently received a sneak peek of a few items from more than 500 boxes of materials from Lamar and Honey Alexander's pre-Senate papers. The Alexanders have donated the material to the library's special collections.
I would try to shake 1,000 hands a day with people that I normally wouldn't meet, and I'd spend the night with people whom I mostly didn't know before. And I can still remember the people that I met in many cases, and that was a long time ago.
Well, I still think there's something about taking the measure of the person and looking the person in the eye and saying, I'd like your support. It's good to meet you.
That's what I said. I said, I'm Lamar Alexander, and I'd like to be your next governor.
The well-known Alexander shirts.
In those 500 boxes of donated material, colorful campaign memorabilia, Alexander family scrapbooks, and mementos. For archivist Kathy Smith, one special find in the collection is a manuscript written by Alexander himself about the moments before his early inauguration.
As I stepped from the elevator on the second floor, I sensed for the first time the electricity of the moment. Reporters, staff, and some friends were pushing into the Supreme Courtroom from every direction. No one had known about the ceremony until 40 minutes earlier. Rumors of every sort had spread through the Capitol. Almost no one knew for sure what was about to happen. Even some of those who were rushing into the courtroom had no idea what they were rushing to see.
Dean of Libraries Connie Benita Dow calls the collection a treasure chest of material for scholars, journalists, and historians.
Well, certainly this is one of our most important collections, and it puts us on the national stage when it comes to materials that are going to be stand the test of time in terms of their value to researchers.
The public will have their own chance to see this special slice of history during an exhibit at Vanderbilt's Central Library. Come on along. A year-long exhibit documenting Lamar Alexander's journey from candidate through governor opens September 17th in the renovated Central Library and Special Collections. For VUCast, I'm Anne Marie Dear Owens.
An interesting side note, if you look closely, you can see our own Anne Marie Owens. She was one of the reporters covering the swearing-in ceremony. Alexander certainly isn't the only lawmaker educated at Vanderbilt. Check out a list of famous and influential alumni on vanderbilt.edu. Search Notable Alumni. Vanderbilt Law and Political Science professor Carol Swain combines research, opinions, and scripture in a new conservative analysis of America's most controversial issues. Swain says illegal mass immigration has created an overflow of low-income labor, taking jobs away from legal citizens.
One of the things that President Obama could have done that he has not done is address the immigration issue and deal with the very fact that blacks, especially black men, are the ones that compete in the same job sectors as people that are undocumented. And so, I mean, you could help Black America just by enforcing immigration laws.
Swain expounds on immigration and other hot-button political issues in a new book, Be the People, A Call to Reclaim America's Faith and Promise. Hear more of Swain's interview on news.vanderbilt.edu. Search Carol Swain. That cheering sound you're hearing just might be coming from Vanderbilt University Medical Center. VUMC was named one of the nation's leading healthcare providers in U.S. News and World Report. That publication's annual America's Best Hospitals gave the Medical Center its best ever number 14 ranking on its prestigious National Honor Roll. Only 17 hospitals made the National Honor Roll, and that's certainly worth 4 healthy Commodores. For VUCast, I'm Amy Wolf.